Okay, in this video, I'm going to be going over how I set up a Mac. It'll be anything from simple basic stuff to some stuff that's a little bit more advanced. But assuming this is you either got a new Mac or you reset your operating system and all of the settings and everything are back at default, I'm going to take you through some items to reset. So first thing, let's go to System Preferences here, General, and then I select to always show the scrolling bar. It's quite annoying when you have to try to fiddle with it and grab it. And then I always select jump to the spot that's clicked. So when you're in let's go into a browser here. And if I search, so over here, there's the bar. If I click here, it will go to that section. If you don't have that on, it will actually only go down a little bit. So when you actually click and you're on something that has a ton of stuff to scroll through, it'll take forever to do it that way. So I always use it that way. The rest is okay there. The next one is the dock. These are the settings I actually use. So I use minimize into the application. So that means that you can see the little icon there. It's going to minimize instead of coming off here to the side. So you'll see a lot of other, well, I'll just turn it off so you can see. Let's go. Turn that off. So now if I minimize something, let's get something I can minimize here. Now we'll put it over here. So I actually like to have it underneath the app itself always. So, and automatically show and hide. I'll show you a trick with that later. Show indicators, show recent applications. I turn this off. I don't like to see anything here. I like to know exactly what's going to be down here and not have stuff added like that. So, and that's it for the dock. Next, we're going to go to users and groups. So when you start up your computer, this is the section of where those apps are that start with the computer. So if you want to kill those or not have them start when you start the computer, just go ahead and remove them from here by clicking the minus button. All right, next we're going to go to security. If you want to change your password globally for the computer, this is where you do it. Just change password in the general section. The other things I'll configure here, click advanced and require administrator password to change anything system-wide. So that just means if you're changing something that can affect the other users, it requires your password. And then set require password immediately when the screen sleeps. File vault turned on, firewall on. If you have any sharing on and you aren't aware of what it's doing, we'll show you how to turn that off in a second. If you want to have the computer not be able to be seen at all by anybody, you can just hit block all incoming, but that will affect your ability to like airdrop, not print, but anything that needs to see your device. So you can leave those. We're going to turn that on. That's good there. And privacy. So there's nothing to do in here native like right away, but as you install applications, you will see more and more show up. And what it means is essentially if they have a check mark next to them, that means they have the ability to either see full access, monitor the keyboard, control the computer a little bit, use the camera, use the screen, record the screen. So if you ever have apps that seem like they're crashing or, like Zoom is a pretty common one. If you don't have an output on your video, go here and check to make sure it has the privileges to do that. This is a newer feature with macOS. I think it's been out since Catalina, but the older versions don't require that. So we're out of security. Keyboard. For me, I turn these all the way up. It drives me crazy, like when I'm typing and just trying to, let me see, I'll show you here. Let's go. Let's just set it to about where it is regularly. Open. So if I have one of these and I'm typing, and then I want to go back, you see how long it like takes to, this is really slow, but I'm holding essentially the backspace key. So if you want to speed that process up, it is this setting right here. So key repeat fast. So now if I hold it back, it's a little bit faster, and then delay until repeat. I'd even turn that to short. This is a little fast, but it's much easier to manage. So leave those up. And I don't really touch anything else there. Let's see what else. Users and groups, software updates. Yeah, make sure this is checked and all of these are checked if you want to stay up to date. It'll just push out updates automatically as they come in. So here I got one. It's going to try to install it. It already did install it. All I need to do is hit restart and it will install the rest of it. And let's see, sharing. This is where your sharing is. If you don't know, make sure this is all off by default unless you know or are trying to share something from your machine elsewhere. And also if you're doing anything with the network, this is the name of your computer right here, and you can change it. So this is the name that printers will see your computer as, other computers will see you as, and there's no problem. You can change it for any reason, anytime. And let's see. I think those are the main ones here. And let's go on to the next.